That's our topic today, freedom and karma. Karma means work. The Sanskrit word karma means work. But the other meaning of karma is causality. Here I'm quoting from Vivekananda. Karma means causality, the law of karma. This is something that is sort of universal to Indian thought. All schools of Hinduism, all schools of Buddhism, Jainism, ancient philosophy, all ancient Indian philosophers, whatever they believe, except the materialists, of course, the Charvakas, all the others, some of them didn't agree on whether God existed. Some of them didn't agree on whether the soul existed. But they all agreed on karma, causality. And that's sort of common sense. If you are a reasonable person, even the higher animals have this understanding of causality. If you do this, that will happen. Even, I think, B.F. Skinner here in New York, I think, 1920s, he taught pigeons and rats and how to use causality, trained them. So causality is something that's inherent to us. And it was a common idea, axiomatic in Indian philosophy. What is causality? Causes have effects. Actions have consequences. Just this much, but extended to the moral life of human beings. So it goes like this. The basic form of the law of karma. Consciously done, good action, good moral action. Sanskrit word, dharma. It produces an effect called merit. Sanskrit word, punya, which leads to an effect in our lives, which is some kind of pleasant result will be there. Some kind of happiness, things which are good, which you would want happen to you. Sanskrit word, sukha, happiness. Consciously done, deliberately done, immoral action. If we are deliberately naughty, that is Sanskrit word is adharma. Adharma. The result of that, there's a result which is called a demerit in Sanskrit, papa. And the result of that we see in our lives as unpleasantness, misery, sorrow, and things which we want don't happen, things which we don't want happen to us. And that is, Sanskrit word is dukkha. So now we can put it like this. Dharma or moral action, merit or punya, and going to resulting in sukha or happiness. Adharma, deliberately done immoral action, resulting in papa, demerit. And the result will be dukkha, unhappiness. And that's it. So what we see in our lives as pleasantness or unpleasantness, sukha and dukkha, are the results of what we have done. But you might say, doesn't seem to work. It works only if you extend it to past lives. And what we do in this life will give rise to pleasantness and unpleasantness. And that also works only if we extend it to future lives. And therefore you see as a logical implication of karma, as a necessary corollary of karma is reincarnation, punarjanma. That's why in all schools of Indian philosophy, again with the exception of the materialists, all schools of Indian philosophy, they accept, all darshanas, Indian darshanas accept multiple births. Past lives, future lives, we continue to exist. We have existed in the past. The baby is born then, the body is born. But that embodied being, that sentient being, that is an ancient creature, not a newborn baby. So it has come with its own load of karma and will go on after this life to other lives. This is in a sense the law of karma. And this is sort of universally accepted or understood in Indian thought. Vivekananda puts it more succinctly. He says, good, good, bad, bad, none escape the law. But whosoever wears a form, wears the chain too. If you wear a body, if you're embodied, like all of us are, we have a chain tied to our feet. The chain is our past action. How do we know? We see a series of things happening in our lives. Anybody who's mature, who has lived 30, 40, 50, 60 years in life, will say a good deal happened in our lives which we did not calculate or anticipate. Some things went according to our plans. Lots and lots of things didn't. And they didn't because most of our life doesn't go the exact way we have planned it. A lot of things happen, the big things, birth, parents, the environment we are born into, our state of health, the big illnesses and shocks that we come into physical level, then marriage, your spiritual life, then the general levels of success or failure in life, and then finally the lifespan. All of these are predetermined by our karma. Good deal of the game is fixed. We don't know. We may struggle this way and that way. We may do lots of things. And if we do, that's good, because what we are doing now determines our future life. Vivekananda put it this way: it's not fatalistic. What we are today, take responsibility for. This is what we have made of ourselves. And how we react to what life throws at us. What does life throw at you?